How's that baby? Yeah. You know, Kenneth.
Casey, good news.
He's gone.
Good news? Oh, tourist. I would classify that as fucking outstanding news. Now look, I don't want to jinx it, but... No, you know what? I'm gonna keep my mouth shut. Best not to risk the jinx. Let's just forge ahead. One step at a time. Okay, so, the part to repair the final pump. Gosh, I don't have much to go on. It's weird. There's been really faint chatter about it on a few channels. It's been nothing but static for months. There's an outpost called Bastion, set up in a heavily defended duplex home. Barricades and optimal sight lines. The Reclaimed currently control it. Now, the place has been a hotbed of conflict between Tower and Reclaimed for a while.
Yeah?
From what I'm hearing, that's where it is, so be ready for a shitstorm. Good luck, and hey, keep your head on a swivel.
Okay, I got you. I got you. Got you, man. Let's see. Okay. Got this again. No. We're gonna be in there in a second. Finally here. This is dying. Kick some ass, bro. Nobody in here. Y'all scare me then. Okay. Well, here, eh? Meet me where the Jasmine lives. Okay. Hey. Hey. Go here, man. I don't want no problem, man. Hey, man. Anybody here? Yo. No? Yo, there gotta be somebody, you know?
Maybe Noir is a traitor. Maybe Noir is a liar and a
Okay.
thief. She will say and do anything to further her own selfish agenda. Do not be fooled. She will not
I'll
help you.
just do it.
She will corrupt you.
Okay.
I considered her family. Treated her as if she were my own flesh and blood. Yet she did not hesitate to betray me. She
Yeah.
tried to turn my dearest and most loyal friends against me. Oh, her treachery knows no bounds. She is desperate and will do the same to you. Do not be fooled. Maybe Noir is a menace. She should be shunned. If you assist her in any way, you will leave us no
I didn't
choice.
doubt you, mate. You made it. I didn't doubt that you would, of course, but my
Yeah.
patience
Yeah, I
was
did,
beginning
yeah,
to be tested.
I made it.
Let's start with a formal introduction.
Okay.
You are the tourist,
Yes.
and I am Jean Baptiste. JB for short. There now, we can proceed to matters of more profound consequence. It is my understanding that this gizmo here would be of use to you. It's all yours. Consider it a gift. And when we are finished with our conversation, I will provide you with the missing dial that you'll need to operate it.
Okay.
Sound fair?
Okay. Yes.
Keep it brief. I'm busy.
I won't take much of your time. You have my word. We all have business to attend to. Now, I prefer to play it straight.
Okay.
Once I received word that you were collecting these devices, and
Yes.
to what purpose, I saw an opportunity to connect with the city's most illustrious survivor and have a chat about the reserve. So I
Yes.
made it a priority to acquire one. Through various means I will not divulge. And now here you are.
Yes.
It is my hope when I am through, you will see the reserve for what it is. Nothing more than a crutch holding back the people of this fine city from regaining themselves.
You've piqued my interest. Go on.
I am a firm believer in the greatness of humankind, our ingenuity, our art, our towering
buddy.
scientific achievements.
Keep
This
listening.
reserve nonsense, even if the rumors about what may be inside it exceed our wildest dreams, the bounty will only prolong our addiction to survivalism as the only path in life. It will stifle our creativity. It will eventually lead to our withering doom. Now, this is the proposal that I have for you. Continue your search for the reserve.
Yeah.
And when you unearth it, which I have the utmost confidence you will, destroy it.
Yeah.
These 4 numbers will disable the entire
think I
flood
will?
contingency system. Mother Nature will rage through the reserve and take care of the rest. 1006. Flood the reserve and set us all free. Give this still glorious city the jump start it needs to refocus on something much grander than mere survival. Grant us hope, tourist, and thank you
I got
most
you.
sincerely for hearing me
got
out.
you.
And let's keep this chat between us, if that's all right. I'm not sure my comrades would see the big picture benefits of removing the reserve from the equation. The floor's now yours, my friend.
Yeah.
Anything on your mind that requires clarity?
I want your perspective on the reserve.
Uh-huh.
Why choose me to destroy the reserve?
Because you're the one best equipped to find the accursed place, and I trust you will do the right thing when you do. Call it a hunch.
If the rumors about what's inside the reserve are true, wouldn't it benefit the Reclaim to get your hands on it?
You are absolutely correct. But once those supplies are gone, then what? The same old fruitless pursuits. And there is the very distinct possibility that the tower gets to it before we do.
Yeah.
The only way to guarantee this city will move forward in the proper direction is to remove the reserve from the equation entirely.
How did you find this code to flood the reserve?
One of my scouts came across the corpse of a National Guardsman in Rampart High School.
Okay.
The body had a manual for a bunker's flood defense system. I put 2 and 2 together.
I have some other questions for you, JB.
Come on.
I want your perspective on the reserve.
Uh-huh.
No.
If the rumors about what's inside the reserve
oh my
are true,
God.
wouldn't it benefit the Reclaim to get your hands on it?
You are absolutely correct. But once those supplies are gone, then what? The same old fruitless pursuits. And there is the very distinct possibility that the tower gets to it before we do. The only way to guarantee this city will move forward in the proper direction is to remove the reserve from the equation entirely.
I have some other questions for you, JB.
Just
I want your perspective on the reserve.
oh my goodness.
I have some other questions for you, JB. I want your perspective on the reserve.
Uh-huh.
This man's gonna kill me.
I have some other questions for you, JB.
Okay, ask him the question.
I'm curious about the Reclaimed.
Yes?
The Reclaimed have made quite a mark on the city. How did the movement get started?
After my exile from the tower for insubordination, I took to raiding their supply lines. Rather efficiently, I might add. No one ever got hurt, and other exiles clamored to join my operations. Needless to say, Mama and her cohorts were not pleased with my exploits, and they sent several communications asking me to cease my pillaging or there'd be consequences. Of course, I refused. Politely. No one was going to dictate the terms of my existence anymore. But it wasn't until the tower started sending thugs out to track me down and end me that I decided it was time to send a message of my own.
What's with the gory rituals?
First one was a man I knew well in my brief tenure as a tower grunt. I'd even called him a friend. Trip was his name. Snuck up on me in the middle of sleep. Tried to slit my throat. Still carry the scar. Well, long story short, Trip was no match for me. I maimed him. Something awful, really. And I dragged his body about a mile all the way to the southern bump, which at the time was the most highly trafficked exit from the tower. I found an old oak, hung him upside down from it so his lifeblood would spill rapidly into the soil. And upon his chest I pinned a note that read,
Maybe I could
"Keep
do
'em
that
coming." And just like that, I became the most feared boogeyman Nola has seen since the Axeman. Once I had fear on my side, the rest just blossomed naturally. Those with nowhere else to go wanted what I had, so they listened. And they learned. I empowered them. That's all people want. A sense that their lives still have some meaning.
That's what you want.
I've heard snippets about the reclaimed philosophy, but it would be enlightening to hear it from you.
It's simple, really. We want to live purposeful lives, reclaim the world and our humanity along with it. Mere survival is so petty. It's beneath us, forcing people to focus solely on survival. It's cruel, really. I believe we must invest in a future of our own design. Life is not worth living otherwise.
I have some other questions for you, JB. I've heard enough.
Fair enough.
What you in my face for,
Then
huh?
we're finished here. The Tao, as promised. Godspeed, tourist.
Thank you, man. I should take these, you know? No, fine, man. But you can wait, kid. Better not pull nothing on me. Are we good now? So long. Yeah. Okay? Yeah. So long, man. Are you just gonna sit there? Not move? You don't mind if I do, right? So long now, man. So long now. Well, I don't know where I came from. I'll see you around, man. What's that, man? You ain't gonna tell me? Okay. What? Who's out here? Hey, who's out here? Yo!
You need to get set up.
Yo!
We finally meet, tourist. After
Yo.
all the hype, you're not exactly what I expected.
Yo.
Thought you'd be more put together, bit more danger
Okay.
to your presence.
You know who I am, but I'm not sure I know who you are. I have a guess, but
I'm Georgia. Maybe you heard of me, maybe not. I could give two shits.
Yo.
What does concern me is the man inside the building you just stepped out of. The time has come to silence him once and for all.
Whoa,
Cut
whoa,
off the
whoa.
head that won't shut up.
Whoa.
Rest of the reclaimed fools will fall back in line. Then us tower folk can get back to doing what's right, without all the noise.
from what I know about JB, it may take more than you and a couple of goons to take him down.
You a real smart-ass tourist.
Okay.
I fucking love smart-asses. Especially when I've snipped the tongues out of their smart-ass mouths. But I'm willing to give you a pass on your smart-ass ways. Just this once. I'm gonna offer you an opportunity to be a hero. You game?
That depends. What the fuck do you want me to do?
Quit fucking with me, fool.
Okay,
You
buddy.
know what I want. March back up into that house and kill JB. Prove you are worth more to the tower than the cockroach you've been so far. And in
I could've just
return,
leave
all your fucked up
and
transgressions will
away
be
from
forgiven.
me.
If you happen to find yourself in the midst of our onslaught on the reserve, tower troops will have your back.
Okay.
You have my word.
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
Nothing
whoa.
better to do?
Whoa, whoa, whoa. I'm sorry.
All right, you have my attention now.
Quit fucking with me, fool. You know what I want. March back up into that house
No.
and kill JB. Prove you are worth more to the tower than the cockroach you've been so far. And in return, all your fucked up transgressions will be forgiven. If you happen to find yourself in the midst of our onslaught on the reserve, tower troops will have your
Help me
back.
out.
You have my word.
I'm not going to.
I take no issue with killing JB. Consider it done.
No nonsense. I dig it, tourist. I'll let you
I'm not
get to
doing
the
it.
deed. We'll be waiting, right here. But don't keep us waiting too long. My patience has a limit.
Get out of here.
That's the tourist? Doesn't look
Man,
so tough.
I'm about to shoot you right now if you don't stop your shit, bro.
Good God. You look sicker than a dying dog.
I'm not killing him, bro.
Out for a stroll?
It's either this gun or I leave, bro. I'm not doing it.
I see you. Damn, you look great. You about to lose your lunch?
Hey, man, I'm not. Nope. Y'all can come judge me whenever y'all want. I don't care. Y'all gonna die by my hands. Get out, bro.
Get some men.
God, you look sicker than a dying dog.
Yeah, I'm done. I'm done. Yep, I'm done. Yo, JB. Wait.
You've returned.
Yeah.
To what do I owe the pleasure, tourist?
Wait. We can talk about this, man.
Tower troops are outside. They want you dead. I suggest you get out of here.
Well, look at you, tourist. Choosing sides. I suppose that's a good sign regarding our previous conversation.
do anything.
For a rogue spirit, you certainly have proven pivotal in the fight for the soul of this godforsaken and
Yes.
still glorious city.
Yes.
I have no designs on escape. I plan to march right out of this house, gun drawn, and send a message.
Okay, buddy.
If you feel like joining me, I suggest you keep up. When it comes to violence, I am decisive and swift.
Bet, bro, bet. Stop. Okay, go. Go ahead and get yourself killed, too.
A threat like this.
Yeah, come on. Come on. I'm stupid, man. It does not matter where I go.
Sicker than a dying
Y'all
dog.
gonna press me
Finally
either
meet,
way.
tourist. After all the hype, you're not exactly what I expected. Thought you'd be more put together, bit more danger to your presence.
Sorry to disappoint, lady. Good thing I'm not too concerned about what you think of me.
You should be, fool. Your life may depend on it. I'm Georgia. Maybe you heard of me, maybe not. I could give two shits. What does concern me is the man inside the building you just stepped out of. The time has come to silence him once and for all. Cut off the head that won't shut up. Rest of the reclaimed fools will fall back in line. Then us tower folk can get back to doing what's right, without all the noise.
He's all yours. I won't stop you.
This is where you come in, Big Shot. I'm gonna offer you an opportunity to be a hero. You game?
I'm game for anything, as long as the offer suits me.
Yeah.
What do you want from me?
me
Quit
something.
fucking with me, fool. You know
Give
what I
me,
want.
bro.
March
Okay,
back up
buddy.
into that house and kill JB. Prove you are worth more to the tower than the cockroach you've been so far. And in return,
Oh, shit.
Out for a stroll?
I can focus now. Sorry.
quit fucking with me, fool. You know what I want. March back up into that house and kill JB. Prove you are worth more to the tower than the cockroach you've been so far. And in return, all your fucked up transgressions will be forgiven. If you happen to find yourself in the midst of our onslaught on the reserve, tower troops will have your back. You have my word.
This is your conflict, not mine. I'm not a hired gun for the tower.
That's a goddamn shame, tourist. JB is not walking out of that place alive, whether you get involved or not. What you don't seem to realize, however, is your fate if you defy me.
Whoa.
Let me clarify.
Whoa.
Do as you are told, or you are dead.
You want me? It don't matter which way I go out
Think
from.
it's wise to be wandering around? You're looking deathly ill. Better not be contagious.
Or warn JB. He's gonna get killed either way. I have to kill him. I'm sorry. I'll be back, guys.
Don't point that weapon at me, asshole.
I'm sorry. Calm down. I'm gonna kill him, guys. Good. I'm sorry, man. No matter which way it seems, they want me to kill you.
You've returned. To what do I owe the pleasure, tourist?
The tower wants you dead. And I decided to make it happen. No offense.
Nighty night, man. Nighty night. The hell? Get off the chair. Whatever. Just shut up already.
Did you take care of that fool?
You won't have to worry about JB and his yammering anymore.
The tide has fucking turned.
Yes.
Thanks for doing what needed to be done.
Thank
From
you.
this point on, just keep steering clear of the tower, and there won't be any issues between you and me. I'm not a fan of issues, in case you couldn't tell. And when this shit with the reserve pops, I'll make sure tower troops have orders to steer clear of you.
Okay.
You're not looking well.
The world is a much better place without that loudmouth JB blathering over the airwaves.
So I go now?
Thanks for taking him out,
The world
tourist.
is a much better place without that
Damn.
loudmouth JB
You're welcome,
blathering
man.
over the
Shit.
airwaves.
You need to get some
Thanks
meds
for
in
taking
your
him out, tourist.
Okay then.
Get some meds.
That's the tourist?
To be wondering
Doesn't look so tough.
Out for a stroll?
God. I lied, man.
The world is a much better place without that
Okay.
loudmouth JB
Okay.
blathering over the airwaves. Thanks for taking him out, tourist.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing better to do?
Stop talking to me. Do you know who I am? Shut up. God. That was a whole lot, wasn't it? Bro, where am I going? What are you even going for, bro?
Hey, Casey. How's it going?
Oh, hey, tourist. Honestly, I'm a little freaked out.
What's bothering you?
It's just, I'm so close to getting out of here. And the closer I get,
Yeah.
the harder it is for me to imagine what it's going to be like out there. You know, I mean,
One person.
I know it's not the same world it was before I was locked in, and I can accept that, you know? But it seems like in order to make it out there, I'm going to have to become something I'm not. Violent, ruthless, willing to hurt anyone for even looking at me sideways.
Yeah.
If you don't think you can handle it, you should probably just stay locked up down there. Violence is as much a plague on the world as the dead. Not gonna sugarcoat it.
Oh, wow. What great choices. Remain a fucking mole man for the rest of my life, or crawl out of my hole to the surface that's overrun with violent psychopaths and ravenous walking corpses.
I'm trying to be helpful here, man.
Could be worse, you know.
Oh, yeah? I don't see how it could possibly be worse.
You could be a sentient dog turd stuck to the bottom of a walker's rotting foot, doomed to squish slowly in and out of the mud for all eternity.
Yeah, you're right. That'd be a pretty shitty deal. You know, I gotta hand it to you, tourist. The conversation with you is always enlightening. Even entertaining sometimes. But, well, that's about all I can handle right now. I'm gonna take a few minutes to myself. I'll talk to you later.
Okay. Where do I assemble this damn food? But what else? Where? Whatever, I'll find out myself. See you guys there. Like I didn't even need to come back. Came back here for no reason. Let's get this installed. Excuse me. Just Casey.